even against orders. Chapter 4: The Siege. The first knock came like a drumbeat signaling the end. They were not men. They came in pairs, silhouettes that moved with the jerking certainty of puppets. Their mouths were too wide when they opened them, and their breaths smelled of cold wire. They carried blades that unfolded like wings, white and humming. The light they cast made blood look like glass. We barricaded the door with beds and brass lamps and whatever superstition we could muster. The trucker tried to drive his rig through the front windows at one point, his face gone rubbery with fear. But the creature outside stepped aside as if to let the truck pass, then turned and laughed without sound and entered through the hole it had made. The night filled with the kind of sound I will never forget, the soft tearing of flesh, the percussion of boots on linoleum, the low, metallic cry of an engine no longer connected to anything living. Oro fought with a tenderness that stunned me. He moved differently from any human, not because of the speed but because of the unbearable precision. Where a human strikes with rage, he struck with purpose. He killed without hate. He tore the wings from their bodies and fed them to the furnace like a butcher feeding coals. Yet every time he struck, he seemed to take a piece of himself with the blow, like a candle burning backward. When Marcus tried to leave, thinking to find help, something took him outside and his scream folded into the rain. When the trucker turned and found his radio playing nursery songs at full volume, his eyes rolled into his head and his hands clawed at the air until the room smelled of copper. The couple in the next room stopped whispering and started reciting scripture they didn't know. I learned then that the siege was not just physical. It was a war for the shape of our minds.